Hey there everyone, happy Wednesday. King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. Another pretty beautiful, comfortable summer afternoon. July hasn't been too bad actually. We've had some hotter days, but we've also seen some cooler days around. And overall, by the time the month is said and done, we might actually end up, at least for the area and location out at SeaTac Airport and for a lot of parts of Central Sound, a little cooler than average for the month overall. That might include what's going to be ahead for the beginning of the month of August as well as we get ready to head into Seafair weekend. We do have some shower chances to talk about. Those chances have increased. So we'll talk about that here right now, because here into Seafair weekend, we expect that Friday is going to be a beautiful day. All the events and everything should be quiet and good to go. A little warm, 83 degrees, but then we head into Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday's chances of rain have picked up a bit, and so we are expecting to at least see some shower activity as we go throughout the day on Saturday and Sunday. Some shower chances around, albeit maybe a bit more stray or spotty in nature, but both days quite a bit cooler, keeping a lot of clouds around and not the greatest for those Blue Angels. The air show hopefully will have some clearer and drier times, but not going to count on that right now. Here's a look at the forecast here over the next 7-day stretch. Thursday, 78, 83 heading into Friday, and then you can see the cool down coming in for the weekend, and then we start to build those temperatures up again into next work week as we head on into the first full week of August. And here we go. You can see Westport showing some blue skies out there as well as some clouds. And we've been noticing some upper level clouds moving across the sky here in Port Angeles, but also a bit more of that blue sky as well. So it's been nice to kind of see a little more sunshine here throughout the afternoon. Up that way and down this way around Tacoma and over this way around Seattle. Actually looking out over towards Bellevue in this vantage point from our Columbia Tower camera in Seattle. We'll see temperatures as we go throughout the evening into more of the 60s after seeing a lot of our numbers in the mid to upper 70s here this afternoon. We'll drop as we head on into the night, and back we go into the 50s for the start of the day on Thursday. Not a ton out there right now. We'll look off towards the north and west, and there is another system that's spinning out there in the Gulf of Alaska. Kind of a similar setup and track to what we just dealt with here back on Tuesday with even lower rain chances. This one's just going to pick up a little more moisture. Something else we'll have to keep an eye out for, it, especially once we head on into the day on Saturday as that system starts to move its way on through. A pickup in some of the wind across the eastern side of the state, and stronger winds as well as lower humidity will mean an elevated fire risk that we're going to have to deal with Saturday from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. That's when the National Weather Service has this fire weather watch out until we probably will see it upgrade to a red flag warning at some point as we head on closer to that time. But just like with yesterday, we had some red flag warnings out yesterday. System weaker though, didn't really produce as much rain or have as much energy. This go around, it will have a little more energy, produce a bit more of that rain for us here west of the Cascades, but not really seeing much east of the Cascades. And so that's why it's going to be an issue here as we get ready to head on into the weekend. So we might start to fan some of those flames a bit more, some spreading of some of the fires, and then more of that smoke out there. Speaking of the winds, let's just go ahead and fast forward here to Friday night. 10 o'clock, you can see some of that wind out there beginning to pick up just a bit more and then really starting to ramp up as we head into the morning. You can see Saturday morning at about 7 o'clock, we're seeing temperatures or some of those winds getting up closer to about 20 to 27 miles per hour there around Wenatchee. And then you can see that it really starts to pick up a bit more as we head on into more of the latter part of the morning and into the afternoon, 11:30. That's just after when that watch will start to get going. So you can see those winds really expected to pick up. As far as for us here west of the Cascades, really not seeing a lot of any action at all. Some clouds in the morning. Here we are at 7 o'clock on into Thursday before that starts to break apart, and we'll get more sunshine out there as we head on into the day for tomorrow. Rain staying off just to our north and seeing a lot more of that rain across Vancouver Island and up across BC as we head on into that stretch of time. It doesn't really expect it to arrive, though, until we head into late Friday night and early into Saturday morning. So that's the time frame for you. Again, no worries about any of that rain at all heading on into Saturday or Friday, but we will see just a bit more of it heading on into Saturday, and that line does hold up a lot better than what it did before. And so when we're talking about rainfall totals beginning to arrive here as we head on into that stretch of time, nothing up until 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's just how dry we stay here up until that point here into this upcoming weekend. All right, so your lows tonight will drop down mainly between those lower 50s and upper 40s, even chillier than what some of us had this morning. Then highs tomorrow, same thing, I-5 corridor around the 70s, 60s out over the islands there, and seeing more 60s across Camano and Whidbey Island down through Coupeville, 69. 66 in Oak Harbor. We'll top off in the mid to upper 70s over towards the east there across Morris-Snohomish County and across King County as well. Getting up near 80 for Renton, Des Moines, as well as into Issaquah. 78 in Bremerton, and seeing highs in the upper 70s to perhaps the lower 80s down this way around parts of Pierce and Thurston counties. And your 7-day forecast looks like we are going to keep things just pretty comfortable overall. Yes, some warmer days here for Friday and then warming back up again into the 80s for next Tuesday and Wednesday. But seeing the cool down here heading on into the upcoming weekend with those clouds around and the showers in place, especially on Saturday. Not the greatest of news. Again, we have Seafair weekend, and so we would like to see skies as clear as possible, especially for the Blue Angels show here into the weekend. So we'll see, again, how things progress with that. All right, everyone, we'll take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday night, and we'll talk to you soon.